Hi guys, welcome to this session. In this session, we're going to see how we can create a search campaign inside the Google Ads platform. So once we sign into our account, guys, we can go to our account overview page, and from there we can start building out a campaign. So for creating a new campaign, we can click on the plus new campaign button, and from here we can start building this campaign out. So the first thing, whenever we build out a new campaign, Google is going to ask us to choose the campaign objectives. So there are different types of campaign objectives which we can select from here. So let's say we are looking for sales. So we can choose the sales option. And then we can go ahead and select the campaign types over here. So these are all the different types of campaigns which we can build out. So let's say we are doing a search campaign today. So once you select the search campaign out here, we can also provide the ways we are going to achieve our goal. So if you want to receive website visits, we can provide the website URL. We can provide phone calls if you want to receive calls from our customers. Also, if you want to receive store visits, then we can use the third option. And the last can be where we will want people to download our app. So let's say we're looking for store visits. So here we can go ahead and write down our website's name, URL over here, which we can provide out here. Once we provide the website URL, then we can give a name to our campaign and start building out the campaign in this manner. So the first thing which we will have to provide is bidding. So in bidding, Google wants to know what type of bidding we want to do for this campaign. So we can choose the bidding type based on our focus. So the focus can be on conversions, conversion value, clicks, or impression share. We will be talking about bidding strategy in the coming sessions. We will discuss in detail how these work. So for now, I'm choosing conversions as the main objective, and we can move forward. Then we have the networks where we can select the network where we want to run our ads. So here Google gives you both the options, search and display. So since we are creating a search campaign, it is recommended that we focus only on the search network. So what we are going to do is we're going to remove display for now. Then comes location targeting. So in location targeting, there are various ways of targeting locations out here. So we can start with, let's say, country targeting, which we can do straightforward, which can be done in this manner. You can also do a state level. You can do a city as well. In this manner, and you can also do a lot of radius targeting is also possible out here in this particular way, which can be done. If you want to do, let's say, local business, which you have, so you want to do radius targeting, so you can go to advanced search where you can define the radius, and then you can talk about the area which you're talking where you want to run this ads. So you can choose in this particular manner. Apart from this, if you want to target a particular location where you don't want to run your ads, you can mention that as well. And you can say exclude, which means that the ads will not run in this location. People from this location will never see your ads. So all these can be done at a location targeting section. Apart from this, you can also add the languages of your customers, what they speak. So Google provides you a list of languages from which you can select and you can add them as well. Other than this, you also have audience segments. So where you can attach, you can also target specific users, okay, based on interest, okay. And there are various audience targeting options which Google will give you out here, which you can select from. We will be talking about audience targeting in detail in the coming videos when we talk about the display net. In addition to this, you also can specify the start date, end date of the campaign. You can also schedule your ads if you want to run the ads on specific days of the week, time of the day. You can schedule and do that as well. Otherwise, your ads are going to run all days. These are all the settings which you will get at a campaign level. And then we coming to the ad group level. So if you remember in the last video where we talked about the account structure, inside the campaign, we are going to create ad groups. So this is where we are, where we can name the ad group now. And after you name the ad group, you can add your keywords. So for adding keywords, Google gives you two ways of doing it. One is you can provide your website. Google will scan your website and suggest you some keywords from your website. So you can have a look at the keywords. If you find them relevant, you can let them be, or else you can modify them. You can remove certain keywords as well as you wish. You can do that. The other option is you can also mention your product or service which you want to advertise, and based on which then Google will give you certain suggestions and that you can use as keywords. So there are two ways of adding keywords here. And then finally, we come to the ad creation section where we start providing all the details for the ad. So the first thing which Google will ask you is the landing page, which is called the final URL. This should be the URL where people will land when they click on your ad. So you have to provide that particular URL out here. Apart from this, we will also have to write down headlines. So headlines are going to be 15 headlines, which we can write out here. And you can provide that information in this particular manner. Okay, so it is a best practice that we provide as much information as we can regarding our headlines and descriptions. So Google will also scan your website and try to find out some descriptions, some content from the website and use it for the ads. In this manner, you can write your headlines and descriptions. So once you provide your headlines and descriptions, then your ad gets created. As you can see over here, this is how the ad is going to look like on a mobile device and on desktop. And once the ad is created, then we can save it. Once you move next, now we are coming to the budget level where you can specify your average daily budget for this campaign. So you can give your budget in this particular segment. Google also provides some recommended budget. If you want to go ahead with that, you can do that also. And then finally, as you can see, we are coming to the last segment of the campaign creation, which is the review page. So you can just review the campaign, check all the details are correct or not. If you want to go back to any particular section, you can click on that and you can go back. Otherwise, you can go ahead and publish this campaign. So publishing the campaign would mean that this campaign is going to go for a checking, wherein Google will check your ads, they will check your English grammar, punctuation, they're going to check your keywords as well. And if everything looks fine, then they are going to approve your ad. So in this particular manner, guys, we can go ahead and create our ad specifically, and we can run it in this particular way. So we are just improving the information which is being given to us over here. We can provide that and we can move forward with the ad. Once the ad submission happens, then it will go for checking and then the ads go live. I hope this makes sense. And now you understand the complete process of how your ads or search campaign gets created inside our Google Ads account. Thank you so much, guys, for listening into this session today. And I will see you in the next video.